In the future, humans can change their appearance however they want. Aside from gender, even body shape can be altered. A few hours later, Mark finally settled on his look, but each modification only lasts for 12 hours. Once it expires, you turn back into yourself, just like Cinderella. This isn't fairy magic. It's all thanks to a miraculous chip, and everyone who has it implanted carries a mark on the back of their neck. Mark is one of the first users, but when he steps out expecting people to gawk at him, he realizes everyone on the street looks like runway models. Every person has a flawless body and a perfect face. When he walks into a cafe, the waitress immediately catches his eye. She's breathtakingly beautiful, and she has the chip too. When Mark pays, her flirtatious attitude proves his new look is working. But when he checks the receipt, he notices she left her phone number. His vanity is instantly satisfied. This is exactly what he bought the chip for. Reality, however, hits him fast. Mark is just an ordinary security guard. When he returns to work, he finds his co-worker is also using the chip. Now they look like two movie stars sitting in a security booth. That night, Mark feels uneasy facing his real self. He isn't sure whether he should call the girl or not, but he can't resist the temptation of a date, so he texts her. Unexpectedly, she replies right away saying she's free tonight. Unfortunately, his 12 hours are used up. He must wait for the 12-hour cooldown, and there are still 10 hours left, so he lies, saying he's busy tonight and suggests meeting tomorrow instead. The next day, they meet at a bar exclusively for chip users. Everyone there looks like a supermodel. Perfect faces, perfect bodies. Just then, a waiter bumps into Mark and knocks him to the floor. Unfortunately, the impact causes his chip to malfunction. His appearance will reset in 10 seconds. Mark dashes into the bathroom. When he sees himself, he chooses to leave. He can't face the girl like that. The next day, Mark calls customer service, hoping to fix the chip. As soon as it's restored, he rushes to the cafe to apologize. Although the girl is cold toward him, the message on her coffee cup shows he's forgiven. He's thrilled. They start seeing each other often and eventually become a couple. Then one day, the girl's chip emits a warning. She's about to revert to her real appearance. Terrified, she immediately runs away. The next day, Mark notices that his co-worker's scars have changed. His co-worker tells him he had his chip modified on the black market, and now he can stay perfect forever. Mark is tempted and he upgrades his chip right away. With his flawless face, he brings home a different, beautiful woman every night, until one day something terrible happens. Thankfully, it turns out to be just a nightmare. He goes to the window for some air and sees his neighbor doing the same. She thanks him for fixing her painting, and Mark invites her to dinner. She accepts without hesitation. They spend a genuine evening together. No disguises, no illusions. Just as Mark is about to confess his feelings, a gust of wind blows her paintings away. He immediately notices one picture, a portrait of him looking handsome. Then he sees the mark on the back of her neck and understands everything. When he calls the cafe girl's number, his neighbor's phone begins to ring. For anyone who wants to know, this short film is called Reality.